Hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu, and how many Russells are you ready for? Are you ready for 1 Russell, 2 Russells, maybe 3 or 4 Russells? Well, we're going to turn the Russells to the max because we have Max Russell playing as the OKW in this Company Heroes 2 match between Tomikaze, who you may recognize from a previous game that I've uploaded to YouTube or cast earlier today on Twitch, because that's right, I'm casting on Twitch live. If you're watching this on YouTube, go check me out on Twitch. Nick Herding in Twitch chat says, my Jimmy's are Russell. Those kind of witty comments you yourself could be providing if you follow me. And we have a Kubo coming out second after the Volkswitters. So we're going to go first Volks, second Kubo. And we've picked salvage operations. No, we've picked Firestorm Doctrine, but they called it salvage operations for some reason. It's too late to see what other doctrines the German player picked, so let's look at the US doctrines, and they're all boring. I guess we have Rifle and Heavy Cav. Actually, Rifle and Heavy Cav are two cool doctrines. I shouldn't say they're boring. I like Rifle Company especially. This used to be way more the rage. I don't know why more people don't do this anymore. Easy 8s are great. I guess it's because the Flamethrower is terrible, and everything else is terrible. The White Phosphorus Barrage is alright, but I like things that are more killing. The White Phosphorus Barrage can't kill anybody. You can only ever bring them down to 1 health. Why would you pick Firestorm Doctrine right off the bat? Is it to give the Sturm Pioneers the flamethrowers? Those are also not so great. Maybe it's to give the folks the MP40s? What does that cost? 45? What do these things cost? 60? Jesus. Look at this wire. Cool. Man, German player does not want to get fucking cut off this game. Where's the Kubel? Kubel's gonna fight soon. I'm hungry. Don't know why I'm mentioning that, but if anybody has food they can send through the internet, do it right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Rear echelon getting shot in the butt. And then they turn around and they're like, we don't have to take this shit. But they do. They do. Is this yellow? This is yellow cover. Okay, I take it back. It's a tree. This is really painful. Yikes. I mean, they're doing some damage to the Kubel. But losing that model early on in the fight... Oh, phew, thankfully. Riflemen come up and save everybody. Kubel's... Oh, Jesus, this is going to be maybe a dead Kubel. I think if these rifle... Oh, man, the rifle didn't get some rear shots. So if the riflemen had been more around that corner, they could have gotten some good rear shots in on the Kubel. I think they would have killed it. Because you notice, look how low its health is. Imagine if a bunch of these front shots had been rear shots. That would have been GG. Not GG, but that would have been GG for the Kubel. Oh, it's coming back! It's coming back! This is very risky. And now it's not coming back. And it's just fucking up this this tree branch, which, wow, stopped flying across the map. Usually this shit just, like, slides for 20 years because it doesn't have any friction, but this time it just came to a stop. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. Put a fork in me. Stick a fork in me. Here's a fight. I'm calling out for the riflemen. I guess all the folks have green cover, maybe. Oh, whoa, this is an interesting charge. Both players lose a model. Yeah, now I'm really calling out for the riflemen. Nice. 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 No kill, obviously. But it was worth a try. So map control is pretty much 50-50. Slightly more fuel and munitions income for the Germans. And they're also getting the cutoff here with a nice Kubo, and there's no way the rear echelons are stopping that one. So this is looking good for the Germans all of a sudden. Still don't know why we picked Firestorm Doctrine so early. Here's the American Mortar. Everyone loves this thing. Oh boy, this could get gross. Well, good thing that shell didn't hit. The first shell is the most important. Nick Herding just posted a link in Twitch chat, so click on that if you're in Twitch chat. If you're not, follow me on Twitch so you can be on Twitch chat next time. Oh, we have our first Firestorm Doctrine pick. It's the Flamers on the Sturm Pios. And, oop, that was some damage. That was a quick couple crits. Oh, but it's made up for by the American Mortar. Showing that cart what for, and incidentally killing some Volkswitters, because why not? Why not? You're going to fuck up a cart, might as well fuck up some Volkswitters. And now we're teching on the Germans. Good choice. When you got the fuel, then you got to tech. Looks like the Americans are jumping straight up to Captain. Skipping the Lieutenant. We'll see what that's going to be. Interesting. Americans definitely on the back foot right now. No fuel points controlled versus 2 fuel points controlled. No munitions points controlled versus 2 munitions points controlled. Looking pretty ugly. And these guys have flamethrowers, so they can just charge forward and fuck them up. That's exactly what they're doing, and the American player is very good, and the American player realizes that's happening, so they're backpedaling. But they're going to pay for it by not being able to cap this, by not being able to stop the cap of this munition. So now look at the fucking income, 58 and 36 versus 21 and 13. That is gross. That is a gross dereliction of duty on the part of the Americans. This is going to add up pretty fast. Soon we're going to see fucking MP40s on these Volkswagens or some shit like this. Are these any good? I've seen people upgrade them, so I suspect they must be not terrible. We'll see. We'll see. German's about to be floating in munitions, I guess. So we'll see. Oh, Jesus. This Kubel is not long for the world. Man, these flamethrowers maybe are not bad. I think they've just been getting lucky, though. Ooh. That was a near miss. Oh, this is just painful for the United States. I don't know how they're going to stop this assault. The fucking captain's not going to do it. Are they going to get the AA half-track, do you think? That's not what comes out at Tier 3. What am I talking about? That's not what you get if you tech to a captain. They did focus fire down the Sturm Pioneers, so that's good. But the United States player now has to hold on. Yikes, the captain gets just fucked up, because of course he does. The United States player now has to hold on until the captain tech means something, and I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, look at this. Look at the German map control. Gross. We have 63 and 39 versus 11 and 7. It's insane. We're going to get some fucking incendiary grenades? Why not? Throw an incendiary grenade in here. Why are you not doing that? What in the world could be keeping you from throwing an incendiary grenade into this building at this particular moment? What possible reasons? Oh, where are all the munitions? Did they just pop? Where's all the German munitions? They went into something. I think maybe one or two of the retreating Volkswagen squads are being upgraded with MP40s or something. Okay, yeah, these guys are being upgraded with MP40s. And these guys maybe. We'll check in a sec. But that would explain why the Germans didn't have any munitions. I want to click on you. I want to see if you're being upgraded. You are. Okay, good. Totally fucking called it. That's where 90 munitions went down the drain. Immediately, and we'll see if it pays off. Okay, well, we've got an AT gun? I guess if you're this far behind, you're like, my opponent's gonna bust out with something. I gotta get bazooka, I gotta get AT gun, I gotta hold on somehow, and the German player really weirdly going ham and getting chewed up here. Instead of throwing a grenade into here, they just took a lot of damage and had to retreat all the folks. That means the German map control is going to start evaporating. Let the American player get some mines down on the ground, and this is kind of not great for the Germans. Obviously, they're still in a very commanding lead, but they could have been so much better if they had just played this cooler. Maybe not throw so many folks away, or at least throw a fucking flame grenade into that building. The German player was hoping these MP40s would be popped before they had to retreat, and then they could just win that fight. But that's not what happened. The Volkswagens got fucked up and had to retreat while their MP40s were still being built. These folks up here, are they going to fuck up the riflemen? These folks down here? Woof, Captain eating some flamethrower damage. This says up to 4 kills, so actually not as many kills as you might have thought. Did some good damage, though. So I think the Germans are probably going to get back into good map control. Ooh, we got a Paradrop 50 cal machine gun. That's a real good choice right now. This is a good thing to have against all this infantry. It's going to be perfect against these MP40 folks, these Flame Pioneers. Very nice job walking into the red cover, or at least out of the green cover against the Sturm Pioneers, but this does mean giving up territory. I guess the idea is to crew this thing also. Yeah. This could be bad. Do we lose a squad? Oh, nope. And once again, German player, I think, being a little over-enthusiastic. That machine gun, unfortunately, was not microed very well. So this could actually be, I was about to say about to be GG, but it's the base buildings opening up and saving the American player's ass once again. There's a Puma out, but can only kill 2 infantry so far because it's a Puma. So that was, once again, I think the German player overextending with that infantry right outside the opponent's base. You don't need to be doing this. You could be playing this much better. Obviously, German player is able to rest on their laurels. Things are looking so good that you don't really have to worry, please throw an incendiary grenade or a normal grenade into this. I guess it's gotta be a normal. These are both MP40 people. Please throw a grenade. Do me a solid. There we go. That's the grenade I wanted. That's the squad. I was about to say that's the squad wipe, but nope, they didn't even lose anybody. But yeah, so here's the AT gun, here's the Puma, and that's what's happening. I don't know about the Puma as a choice. You know, you tech far up and you build a vehicle, and I guess the Puma's got more armor than the Panzer II, but this does seem like a Panzer II game, doesn't it, right? Actually, no, because you saw your opponent tech to a captain, so you know they're going to try and get some shit. So maybe you want a Puma for that shit. Want to buy infantry support gun, says Nick, hurting. Yeah, an infantry support gun would be good here. Really, the German player just has to get... I would buy a fucking MG34 is what I'd buy. You got to keep your opponent pinned in their base. And I know there's the mortar, but whatever. Who cares? Who gives a shit? This thing's up to 3 kills already. That's surprising. Well, 4 kills with the Kubo. Surprises me. I didn't think it had that many kills. That's what happens when your first leaders get thrown out. Oh, wow, I wasn't kidding about the German not wanting the cutoff getting cut off. This is Fortress Europe over here. Ugh. So all the folks have MP40s. 6 kills, 8 kills, 8 kills, 4 kills. Not too bad. 13 kills, 4 kills, 4 kills. 5 kills somehow on the captain. I don't know how you got that. Kill on the rear echelon. Alright, here we go. Here's the next big engagement. A lot of Volksgrenadiers trying to envelop a lot of Americans, but there's a nice 50 cal American gun ready to stop him. We're gonna see a grenade in here, I bet. Yep, here's a grenade. Not dodged. Ooh, this could be GG.
They got wiped out.
That's maybe calling it too early. The American player is going to hang around for a while because they teched up the captain, and we still haven't seen that pay off into anything. And so, until that pays off into something, I don't think the American player is out of this.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Really though, why a captain tech? Someone explain that to me. That's very mysterious. Puma up to 3 kills. Puma's really not an anti-infantry powerhouse, I think, is the lesson here. Still just 3 kills. Still just 3 kills. It's not even moving while it's firing. It's getting, wow, that was some weird driving. It's getting easy shots. Wow, don't drive into the AT gun.
Weapon rack is now accessible.
We have a weapon rack upgrade, interesting. Maybe some bars to fight back against these fucking folks with MP40s. Bars are just so good against MP40 folks, because you know they gotta charge you, and that's perfect. You just sit there shooting them with bars. AT gun is doing some nice shooting on the edge of its arc. Captain gets out of there with a sliver of life. When are we going to see the captain tech pay off? I mean, I don't know. All we need is manpower for a Stuart. It's been like that for a while. Is the Stuart the play? The Stuart versus the Puma is kind of a dicey proposition. I just don't know what the United States goal was with this captain tech. Maybe AT guns and nothing else. Certainly the AT gun has been keeping the Puma off his back. Still only got 3 kills. What's bombarding? Oh, tier 4. Fucking rear echelon are like, we can cap the map. Oh, wait. We met our match. Do you hear that guy whispering in the left ear? You probably don't. I have the game sound turned down really low so people can hear my extremely amazing voice. Definitely a radio voice if everybody who broadcast on radio died and I was the only one left. What do you get at Vet 2? Ooh, this is good. More damage. And more setup, or less setup time. That's real good. I think you want Vet 2, so Tom Cuzzy is very close to Vet 2 with his machine gun.
Capture point is being overrun.
What's the next German teching choice? What do you think? Just a bunch of fucking Opel Blitz trucks? I think this is the map for the Opel Blitz. You put one here and you put one here. They both just chill out here, and tier 4 protects them, and you're good to go. And then you put one here for good measure. That's definitely the play. I mean, look, it's only 25 fuel and 200 manpower. Super cheap, super cheap. Just buy that shit. This is the only time I condone it. When you're this far ahead, you're just chilling out. German really actually has fewer squads than I would have thought. What? Did anything die? Wrong player. Yeah, no, only the Kubel is dead, so Germany's just been building up some stuff and teching, and now we have finally a Panzer coming out. Fucking Panzer IV. Good choice, very good choice. I don't know what the United States... Well, the United States just doesn't have the fuel, I guess, to... Oh, well... He does have the fuel for a Stuart, and we tech to a captain, so... The Stuart seems like it should be the plan. We'll see. We'll wait and see. I'm not impatient. I don't need to predict this stuff. The United States player needs to predict what's coming, but, you know, it's hard to predict because your opponent's got, like, all the fucking fuel, all the time in the world. They can be busting out with anything. You just gotta be ready for anything, and the United States player is ready for anything. They got weapon racks, they got bazookas, they got bars, they got AT guns, so they can feel pretty okay just sitting back. I think it's the German player who's got to be like, what the hell is my opponent teching to? And the answer is nothing. The Allied player is just not doing anything with that tech. They revealed the captain long ago, and then nothing after that. Pretty interesting. How many kills on the Puma? 4. I'm proud of you, Puma. You got a kill since I last clicked on you. Oh, and the Panzer IV shows up and it's like, fuck you, 4 kills. I got 4 kills. I can get 4 kills. You think I can't get 4 kills? I got 4 kills. Oh, Jesus. Didn't need to lose that rifle squad. AT gun doing work. Doing work. If I can pop some armor piercing, it won't do anything, but it'll be exciting. Don't get yourself armored. Fucking, this is, the United States is back in the game if this thing goes down. Woof! United States is back in the game, folks. We got ourselves a game on our hands. It's cooking. Suddenly everything is going. We did lose that rifle squad earlier, so we're down to a single rifle squad, which is really unfortunate, but the future is now a sea of open possibilities because the German doesn't have fuel. And maybe call in some Pathfinders, replace the rifles with Pathfinders. Pathfinders can grab stuff from weapon racks, right? I'm sure they can pick up weapons. They're not just all full of their rifles. Oh, we have a paratrooper squad. That's another choice. Paratroopers can grab stuff from weapon racks, or you don't need to. They can just get their own. This is an interesting retreat path. Very interesting. Is the machine gun setting up just to catch the motherfucker retreating people? Hilarious. It does have vet too, though, so it can do some damage. Has this mine gone off? No. So here's the mine. Right on the edge. Sneaky, on the edge of that thing, so even if your opponent sees it, the little border of the control point will overlap it. Only one says he just threw that Panzer IV for what exactly? Yeah, exactly. That was terrible play. Really abysmal. That was, at the very least, if you're doing that, drive your Puma around the side and shoot at the AT gun. That is theoretically something you could potentially, maybe for some reason, risk your Panzer IV like that. But literally, if you're not going to do that, there's literally no reason to just get your Panzer IV fucking killed. I think maybe the German player thought they were, ooh, there's a squad down. So again, we have a fucking game on our hands. I think the German player might have thought they were out of range for that final AT shot, but that was, I mean, I could see that was in range. All of us could see that was in range. There's no way that was going. Puma almost at vet 1, so that's a thing. How do paratroopers? I was about to say, how do paratroopers have 6 kills when they don't have any gun upgrades? It's because they threw that fucking grenade and killed everybody. Remember that? Good times. And now they're dead. What is this game?
We lost an infantry unit.
Broken knee. Max is throwing this game. I feel like 2 hours of experience I have with this game, I can say that was a bad idea at least 3 times that game. It's a hard game to play, so you don't want to be too harsh on the players, but it is looking a little sloppy in a few places. This is, for people watching on YouTube, the 3rd highest ranked auto match game going on right now, and the 2 above it were extremely high ranked players, so these are very good players that we're watching. Another paratrooper squad, because why not? You got the manpower, the fuel is ticking up, only 1 has followed the Twitch channel, thanks, only 1. And these fuckers are fucking Vet 4. Vet 4 gives you nothing. +7 sight radius while in cover. Why do you even have like multiple levels of Vet on OKW? It's like it's gonna be worthless. What do you get a Vet 4 for Obersoldaten? Unlock suppressive fire. Okay, that's probably good. Yeah, that's good. That's a fucking rear echelon squad ability. Speaking of rear echelon, Vet 2, baby. They're still alive. They have a kill. That was an interesting smoke grenade. So we do have 2 machine guns. 50 cal machine guns dropped in from the sky. And still, Teching to Captain not doing anything with it. I mean, frankly, the manpower cost of all this stuff is pretty high, dropping these machine guns and paratroopers and stuff. But still, you'd think maybe dump that fuel into some shit at some point. What is making the noise? It's got to be a Puma making the noise, right? Where's the Puma? 6 kills still. How many kills does the mortar have? Let's find that out. 4. Cool. How many kills does the Raketin have? Did you know there was a Raketin? It was built a while ago. I saw it in the build notifications, but I didn't say anything. How many kills do they have? 4. 4 around the Obersoldaten. And the Sturm Pioneers, who have been around the whole time and had flamethrowers basically the whole time, only 9 kills. Field medics complete. If you're gonna have Obersoldaten, I suppose you need them. I don't know if the plan involves getting pinned like that. That was strange. And now these paratroopers have Tommy guns, so suddenly the United States force is looking pretty scary versus what the Germans have. The Germans have been losing a few squads here and there. Obviously that Panzer IV is dead. Some manpower went into a Raketenwerfer. There's not a ton, aside from the Obersoldaten, that are going to stand up to fucking paratroopers running around with Tommy guns. On the plus side, rear echelons are gone. A little sloppy there. I don't know what the United States player was microing, but it couldn't have been as important as saving a squad.
Enemy forces have 300
We have a Stuka coming out, which is a choice. I don't know what happened to all the German fuel. You'd think their income would be a little higher, I suppose. Thinking, oh, actually no, the German teched up to this battle group headquarters, or back-teched as it may be. So that's where some of the fuel went. Interesting. I suppose that's important to keep the folks in Obersoldaten healed up, but still, once you've out-teched your opponent like this, you want to push the advantage, and losing that Panzer IV, sure, it's a hump in the road, but your opponent hasn't busted out with any tech of their own, and whew, now we have a major, so I think this was the right choice. The captain was a really weird choice. Well, AT guns were super important. This one AT gun, well, no, because you can drop an AT gun. Captain was a weird choice. We stuck around on Captain for a while, didn't really do much for him, and now we're finally at a major. We're getting a Jackson tank destroyer, which is probably a good call too. You can expect the German player is going to bust out with some vehicle. Turns out, actually, no, they're busting out with fucking Stukas of Fuse, and the American player is about to learn this. But still, tank destroyer probably not a bad choice. Certainly going to fuck up the Puma. And infantry-wise, you've got paratroopers, you've got riflemen with bars, etc., to deal with all this shit. Where's the Stuka firing? In the house? In the house! And you've got machine guns, of course. The machine guns are there. Oh, so that was a good shot by the Germans trying to take out both the house and the mortar. But unluckily, the United States mortar positioned right before that, and also they were able to get out of the house. So good play by the United States player there, and nice try for the German, trying to pick some 2 squads with 1 stone, only getting 1 kill, and the first barrage is probably the best time to try and pull that shit, because that's when your opponent doesn't know what's coming. So you can potentially wipe 2 of those squads with one of those bombardments. But it was not to be. I hit spacebar to jump to whatever fighting was happening, but that did not work. This still only has 6. This hasn't even gotten to 1 yet. It's been just on the precipice for so very long. Where's the machine gun? So there's 1 machine gun fucking up those Obersoldaten who are throwing a nice bundle grenade that's going to hurt but not kill. Yeah. Called it. So now the question is, do you charge and try and finish it off? And the answer is no. You're within its field of view. Where's the other machine gun? Oh, all the hell of the way up there. That was a really good hold from the United States, and suddenly they busted out with a motherfucking Sherman. All that fuel they were saving turned out to be worth it. Joad does some F. This game was just recently played at Twitch and transmitted by Allied player. Oh, so the Allied player was streaming when they were playing. Interesting. So Tomikaze was streaming. Sorry to double up on the stuff, everybody, but, ooh, here we go. Some more paratroopers coming in. So that was a really good hold by the Allies. That one machine gun deciding not to retreat, that was a very pivotal decision. That was a very scary situation when the bundle grenade came in and the Sturm Pioneers were coming forward with the flames, but, ooh, crush some people. Yes! Yes! Oh yeah, 2 crushed. That pin, that crucial pin picking up a couple Sherman kills. Wonderful. Wonderful. So yeah, Allied player, in virtue of banking that fuel basically the entire time, because the captain turned out not to be a great checking choice, was able to just bust out a Sherman, and now the German is like, what am I doing? The German does have a lot of fuel. They did back tech to this thing, giving up some fuel. Man, 2 mines, I didn't notice those. Those are dangerous for the Sherman if it tries to come in and crush everybody. But, oh, here we go, second bombardment. Nice squad wipe. That was the last rifleman squad, and it got the major too. It didn't wipe out the squad, but nice. Very good positioning from the German player on these bombardments. Second time more effective than the first. The Puma is being hit by AP shells, so those are basically guaranteed to penetrate. The Sherman, oh, picks up a squad. This is insane. What is this? What is this assault? Why would you assault with these infantry like this? You're burning some paratroopers down, but you know there's a 50 cal machine gun back here. It's just going to pin you down, and you're going to get owned, and it's going to do some damage. Puma is down. Almost got the Sherman, though, with its target weak point ability or whatever. Oh, and the Raketten's been firing. That's how the Sherman's been taking so much damage. That squad's almost down. There's 2 Rakettens. That's how the Sherman's been taking so much damage. 2 Rakettens. But not quite enough to finish it off. The United States player uses the weird ability Tactical Assault. That was actually the most effective I've ever seen Tactical Assault been. That's an excellent cooked grenade. This is insane. The United States player completely flipped this on its back, all on the basis of the German throwing away that Panzer IV. Mostly. Some other stuff too, but throwing away the Panzer IV. And now they fix the shark tank. Hey, a shark tank. It's like a pun. It's a shark tank. Like a shark tank. Get it? It made sense in my head. These guys now have 18 kills, and they're almost Vet 3. Man, what do you get at Vet 3? Ooh, that's good. Ooh, this is good. USF needs to be more aggressive to win this. No, USF is doing totally fine. Look at the map control. Is pen the Germans in the base. The only important point on this map the United States player does not control is the fuel, and there's no way to get the fuel right now because Tier 4 is there. But soon there will be a way to get the fuel, because what the fuck is bombarding? Major artillery, right? Yeah, it must have been major artillery bombarding right there. To try and take out Tier 4, that was very strange. But yeah, so the United States player just needs to hold what they have. Hold the middle, hold the top. This machine gun is fucking holding down the fort at Vet 3, Jesus. Yeah, hold the middle, hold the top, try and hold the bottom if you can, and that's how the United States player wins this game. Oh look, we have another Sherman being built. I approve of Sherman spam. That is the best option in 100% of situations. Nobody will ever convince me otherwise. Almost takes out a folk squad. It maybe does take out a folk squad. Oof, misses. And doesn't even give a fuck about that one Rakettenwerfer, because there's only one. The other one, I guess, got killed. It got decrewed, but I guess, did it get killed? Maybe the United States player took it. That's what happened. This is, now we have 2 Shermans and 2 AT guns and Bazooka Captain Bazooka, which means the United States player actually can attack Tier 4 now. So, I don't know if that's the play, but it's at least doable. Oh, we have Tommy guns being upgraded on these paratroopers. This is getting gross for the Germans. They had better wipe like 8 squads with this Stuka thing. If this comes in here, maybe they do wipe 8 squads. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, well, they didn't wipe 8 squads, but they got the second best thing, which is nearly wiping 8 squads. I don't know about this. Shermans can get hurt from Tier 4. And luckily it's actually bouncing like 8 times, so this is looking slightly better. AT guns, it would be good if they were in the fight. Don't show your rear armor. You need your front armor showing. That's how you win. And here come the AT guns. This is going to be GG, maybe? Tier 4 down to half. This is, oh, here's their cannon. It's looking real bad. This is looking real bad. That's that. And these rangers are here, or these paratroopers are here just to screen stuff off. Taking a lot of damage, though. Taking a lot of damage. And we're out of here. We're the Shermans. Nice attack, nice attack. There goes Tier 4. Doesn't lose a parasquad. Does lose a parasquad. Doesn't lose a parasquad. Does lose a parasquad. Doesn't lose it. Does lose a parasquad. Well, that was good from the Germans, picking off that squad. You'll maybe keep them in the running, but I don't know. It's going to be real hard to fight 2 Shermans with 1 Rakettenwerfer. Like, that's not in the cards, I suspect. Whose smoke is this? Sherman smoke. Not bad. You know, the engine's damaged, you don't know what's coming. Maybe there were captains coming. Just get the fuck out. Oh boy, don't lose your Vet 3 paratrooper squad. You need that. Our Soldaten are just gonna shoot you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, it got out. United States player needs to not lose squads. That would be down to a captain and a major in terms of actual infantry squads, because all the fucking riflemen bit it. And these guys got pushed off up here. And I guess they're back here now, so I don't know, I wasn't watching that. Something happened there. Soldaten are doing work. 17 kills. Probably gonna be 18 in a sec. Maybe not. Yes. Yep. Called it. Why did I momentarily doubt myself? What do you get at Vet 3 here? 33% barrage range. Okay. I'll take it. Are they gonna get grenaded? Can you throw a grenade over the building? Do they know the mortar's there? Here we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Right around the corner, and surprise! Vet 5 MP40 Folks Grenadiers are here to make you unhappy. They did end up throwing a grenade, but not in the way that matters. Oh, this could get exciting on the AT guns. Oh, Jesus, what infantry squad just died for the Germans? Somebody down south. I think. I don't know, there's too much. This is, Germans got a lot of fuel, and they did tech to every tier, which I think means they can get the King Tiger. You don't have to have all tiers on the map, right? So maybe that's the plan. Just buy a huge fuck-off tank. But against a Rakettenwerfer and 2 Shermans, and an AT gun, and a captain with Vet 3, who can now sprint around with his bazooka, that'll be a tough sell. Do these have HE shells loaded? No, so this is interesting. The United States player does not have HE shells loaded, in either Sherman. So neither Sherman is set to HE shells, even though as far as the United States... Hey, look, I called it. It's a King Tiger. Who fucking called it? Tycho fucking called it. But the United States player does not have HE shells loaded in either Sherman. Actually, now he does. But he didn't before now, which is an interesting choice. You see your opponent has basically just infantry, but you want to be ready for the eventual tank or something. And talk about an eventual tank. Did we just run over a mine? We must have, because this just lost its engine. I don't know how a fucking mine ended up here. That's very strange. Anyways, look at this. This is how the German comes back. But we have 3 Shermans now, 2 on the field and 1 on the way. So this is going to be a fight to remember. I'm looking forward to this. This is pretty epic at this point. How many kills on the folks? 15 kills, 17 kills, 22 on the Obersoldaten. The Obersoldaten are really doing a lot of work in this game. Oh, ooh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, well, fine. Shoot the fucking machine gun for all I care. I guess, I don't know, if you shoot the machine gun, then the infantry can come in and kill the AT guns. And, oh, Jesus, the King Tiger does not fuck around. It does not take prisoners. This is insane. All of a sudden, the United States has no map presence. The AT guns get fucking roasted. King Tiger did get really hurt. It's like 2/3 of its health. But that AT gun has been pushed off. The Shermans just have to keep reversing. I don't know what the fuck this Stuka is firing at. That was a little premature. Oh, firing at base. That's the only thing I thought would have made sense, but I didn't think the German player would try that since it's such a Hail Mary, and it didn't work. It didn't wipe any squad. So I think how long does the Stuka take to recharge? Recharge is 90 seconds. Yeah, I would have saved that, actually. I would have saved that for the next engagement and really fucking nail some sort of team weapon, because that could have been GG. We'll see. We'll see. But, German is definitely back in this game. I think it's very safe to say, with absolutely zero equivocation, that the German steel is putting in the work, and a mortar shell is going to kill all these Sturm Pioneers. No, it's not. It's firing over here.
75 points remaining.
Tactical adjustments need to be made. Oh yeah, adjust those tactics. What's happening down here? Fucking Major. You can tell the United States player is a good player because this Major is still in the fucking field doing shit. Whew, this is insane. German player is on their last legs. What is that? Was that Major artillery? That had to have been. There's nothing else. Interesting choice. Whoa, did that hurt the King Tiger? Did I? That may have been an optical illusion. I think that hurt the King Tiger. Hard to tell. And we have a Volksradier built. 35 minutes into the game, a brand new Volksradier squad, because Tier 4 is dead, so you can't build Obersoldaten. And you gotta cap some shit. And maybe Sturm Pioneers actually would have been a better choice, because you have to repair the King Tiger at some point. But you have the repair building, so never mind, I take it back. Don't need Sturm Pioneers. I don't know, Sturm Pioneers, they can upgrade those flamethrowers, so maybe that wouldn't be an awful choice. Maybe at this point you don't want to be sinking munitions into your infantry anyways, especially your Vet Zero infantry. This is gonna get gross. Nice shot on the Sherman. It can just repair itself, I guess. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? This is just bait for the Raketans. I don't know why those Shermans aren't shooting at the Raketenwerfer, though. Whatever. Whoa, a tank destroyer. This was the third Sherman was canceled. The tank destroyer was built when the King Tiger showed up. So that's an interesting choice by the United States. Probably a very good choice. A tank destroyer is exactly what you need versus the King Tiger, but we'll see. Since when are there German mines here? There are, though. That's gonna pay off at some point, I suspect. Germans also have all 3 VPs for a moment. That's impressive. Oh boy. Here we go. Man. He's just going for it. So here's the Stuka. Probably too late to kill anything. It was probably firing here. Yeah, well, I don't know. You gotta figure your opponent's gonna retreat the fuck out of there when the King Tiger shows up, so why bother with the Stuka? What's happening? We're building another Raketen, so this is, this is getting extremely evenly matched. If you look at the map control, the German has just spread out like a motherfucker. United States players' squads are going down. Here we go! Oh my god, the King Tiger is down to less than half health. It's getting flanked. Here's the tank destroyer. The King Tiger's turret is not rotated to shoot the tank destroyer. Okay, German is fucked. This is over. Raketen may actually take out some Shermans here. Oh, wonderful smoke pop. That's the end of the KT. I guess it's not GG yet, but it's basically GG. All the American player now has to do is pop HE shells on these 2 Shermans, fucking drive around riding dirty, win the game. Is that going to happen, though? Because the German has, like, some serious map control.
The capture point is under attack.
And that can be tough to push into. Fucking, there we go. Turned on HE shells, drove around, fucked everybody up. Oh, Jesus. Please get out of the arc. Oh boy, this is crazy. Fratricide. Fratricide! Oh, whoop, whoop. The 50 cal is gonna kill them all. Oh no, there's our Kentons. That's GG. Not GG, but that's GG for the Sherman, I mean. Jesus, this is fucking brutal. The United States player is down to 1 Sherman and 1 tank destroyer, another Sherman being built, but if you don't hurry, the German infantry, elite infantry, are just going to run around the map killing everything. If they just find some way to kill these machine guns, which, hint hint, this is the way to kill the machine guns. If the Germans just do that, they can cap all the VPs and maybe win. See, this is finally the 3rd barrage. This is doing exactly what you want. Not when it's already been retreating, not in the base for a Hail Mary, but use it to force that shit off so you can cap the middle point. Perfect. Perfect play. Unfortunately, there's another machine gun. So we'll see if these Pios can sneak around. I don't think they can. They're going to get suppressed, right? And they might actually get a burst off. They got a burst off, not a ton of damage. Oh, they got a grenade. They forgot they had grenades. They got concussion grenades. Is that going to let them crawl around? These guys snipe the gunner. There's a Sherman up here. There's a fucking Raketen. What is going on? We have a Puma built. Interesting choice. That's one cost-effective method of buying things that can shoot Shermans. I maybe would have gone for Raketenwerfers, but whatever. Jesus, whose game is this? Mortar having to reposition because it's scared of the Sturm Pioneers. Captain is still alive, 17 kills, but for how long? Not being microed clearly. Oh, there we go. And stuff's happening. What is this set to? It's set to HE. It can still penetrate the Puma like that, but better switch it to AP just to be safe, or not. Or not. I don't know. No kills on the Puma. No damage even on the Puma. This game is insane. Why is this decrewed? Is it for the pop cap? I guess for the upkeep, maybe? Probably for the upkeep. You don't need a tank destroyer right now, so there's no reason having it drain your manpower. Only 186 income for the United States because they got so much shit. How many kills does the Stukas of Fierce have? 19, not bad. Where are the Raketans? The Raketans are not quite in a position to attack the Sherman yet. Oh man, Vet 3 paratroopers, don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. Puma's here to try and put some damage on the Sherman, but it's like Vet 2, so I guess it doesn't care. What do you get at Vet 2? Oh, nothing about defense. Oh, where's this Stuka going on these guys? Oh boy. Ooh, it was a bit off target though. That damage is not too bad, but it'd be nice, it'd be better to wipe out one of these fucking 50 cals. You need to take these 50 cals out. That is your ticket to capping the map, and capping the map is the way you win this because your VPs are pretty low. You need your VPs to go up, Mr. German. Oh, Raketin versus Raketin. Classic match made in heaven. I think the United States player has got this. After that King Tiger went down and the German wasn't able to exact much in revenge, I mean, there's only so much you can do with infantry when there's Shermans driving around on the field, and also when there's 50 cals driving around on the field. Like, the 50 cals are the real unsung heroes of the fight. They both got decrewed and recrewed, or maybe these are even new ones dropped in. I think they were decrewed and recrewed, but still, they've been doing really important job holding. Remember that Vet 3-1 holding this North Point for so long. That, I think, is the linchpin of the United States' probable victory in this match. You can hear my very creaky chair. I love this paint job. This stripe kind of gets in the way of the eye, though.
They're down to 50 points.
Are these both set to... Yeah, they're both set to HE. Pretty bold. I guess you have a tank destroyer in the mix, so why not set the Shermans to HE? They can penetrate Pumas like that. This is a lot of Raketans, but it's also a lot of HE shells from Shermans. Oof. There's one. Sherman for a Raketin, I guess that's a trade if your opponent's down to 30 VPs. Do you think this is going to drive over the mines and dies? Oh look, it's a new Sherman. They just keep coming. We should be watching the other Sherman. The Puma's going for it. Oh no, don't drive past it. Oh, 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 oh. That was almost better. This is crazy. I think the Germans lose now, right? They don't have the infantry. Man, they're getting fucked up. Yeah, they lose. Whew! What a game! What a game! Glad I saw it. There's not much more to say. The lesson is don't throw away your Panzer IV. You had this. German had this, and then he didn't.